The gym is
And
the
it's
new,
like
is
you
the new
said,
church, man.
like you said to him, like, if your depression was cured by going to the gym, that doesn't sound like you actually had depression. Like you had a bad day, you had a bad week maybe, which everybody goes through. But like depression hits people so hard they can't leave the house, they can't function. Like I don't think he even understands what he's talking about. It's just like,
But
it's
he's a
sad.
child. That's the sad part. Is like
It's sad that people will listen to stuff like that,
listen to
and it's
him.
so toxic.
But he's like literally just a child. And, there's nothing wrong with being dumb and young and even ignorant, right?
Yeah.
Because we've all been there. But the hubris, the overconfidence
Yeah.
that he has to come on the show and say, I have wisdom.
Yeah.
He goes to Jimmy Lee, I reject that my age has anything to do with the amount of wisdom I've had.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you need to like grow up, man. I don't know what to say. That's like an insane thing to say. And well, he'll learn, But it's just it's a symptom of this whole toxic fucking culture that they are breeding.
Toxic masculinity.
It's breeding coming down from Jordan Peterson and Andrew Tate, and there's just all these people. It's like infallibility. I was saying, once you scratch at the surface of their theories, they cannot explain it outside of men good, women bad.
Bugatti.
But he doesn't even have the balls to actually say it.
Right.
Too, at the same time.
Because I don't think he ever actually thought about it.
It's like, just say what you're trying to say.
Right. I genuinely think he's never thought about it that deep.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I'm not a misogynist. But then he's like, that if I say yes to this, that means I'm a misogynist.
Yeah.
So no, that's not what I'm saying.
Somebody commented, I'm more humble than you. That was a funny moment.
I mean, dude, yeah. This man goes, oh, that's got to be a Sigma Alpha edit, love, that part.
I'm more humble than you.
Yeah, I'm more humble than you. I've got more humility in my left finger than you'll have in your whole life. Than everybody in that studio. We have a whole marketing ploy, by the way, which I'll get to. We want to push. We have to push the narrative that I am the real alpha. I am everything they want to have. Let's stop beating around the bush. I'm the alpha.
Yeah.
And if anybody should be giving you advice, it's me. You just got alpha dog.
All right, Ethan.
Okay? Name one thing about me that's not alpha other than that I'm fat.
Let me think about it.
That's the only thing.
That's it. So that's it. Scratch below the surface and you'll realize, oh, you just hate fat people.
That doesn't provide any evidence into sex trafficking. He was just talking about how he strong arms and manipulates women into working with him.
That was
such a powerful quote.
Oh my God. That was the best part.
So good.
His choice of words.
And
was
then
just
Jimmy.
So good. Jimmy. Oh, Uncle Jimmy. Actually, if you could pull up that clip, I'd watch it again. It's so good. Jimmy, I gotta say, I thought it was funny that he was going to be there for that conversation, but he was so good.
Yeah.
And he actually knew when to sit back and when to participate.
I really thought that he was not going to be able to do that.
Me neither.
Very
I thought
surprised.
He'd be out. I thought he'd be out of the studio in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I genuinely did. And there's this one clip that's going kind of viral where I ask him, does he need me to connect the dots?
I love that clip.
But there's this moment where Jimmy laughs a little bit after I say that. And I just love that. But in truth, people like Jordan Peterson and Andrew Tate and Sebastian, they're offering the easy solution, the scapegoat solution, the it's not your fault solution, the
Band-Aid solution.
Right. It's not.
You're not actually going down to the root of the problem.
And they're getting very rich doing it.
Yeah.
Very rich. These people are making money hand over foot. There's not much of a motivation for someone like Sebastian to scratch at the surface of his own philosophy. Because every day he's getting paid to be fucking ignorant.
It's not your fault.
I'm going to drop ship him a new fucking opinion. Can I buy opinions on Alibaba? Chrissy Sherlock, thank you for the gifted. Ryan says, hi, Ethan. I'm just your normal 18-year-old who loves going to the gym and hanging out with friends. I want to let you know that you make me laugh every single day. And I can't tell you how glad I am for you. Well, Ryan, don't be walking around the gym watching my show because you're going to get your ass beat.
You get jumped.
Yeah, you might get
6'9".
Yeah, just be careful there. Britt, thank you for the dono. Tasty, thank you for the dono. Michael, thank you for the dono. I resisted taking ADHD meds for years because I was told by so many my condition isn't real. I could deal with it myself. I am so happy I stopped listening to that BS. It's been life-changing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, psychology as a field gets like a really bad reputation from a lot of fucking weird people who have no business to judge anything. And you should listen to psychiatrists because they fucking do like 200 years of school. No, but I don't know. How many years of school do you have to do to become a psychiatrist? Like, these people have dedicated their life to understanding how these medicines and how they work. They know what they're talking about, you know?
And it's like all these beliefs are just so old school. I mean, I feel like, that stuff my parents grew up hearing, like, don't go to therapy. What, are you crazy? But
12 years of a higher education to become a psychiatrist.
Why is it that now young people are like, it's like we're going backwards?
Well, we are. It's straight up. The alpha movement is like, it's almost like adjacent to MAGA, but it's a reactionary movement. They want to go backwards culturally. That is what reactionary conservative values are. They want to go backwards.
It's weird.
Megan Fox with a dick.
Mm-hmm. It's my dream.
It's gay to bang Hulk Hogan with a pussy.
Thoughts, Hila? Hi, my friend Amanda's about to turn 29. God bless you, Amanda. Yeah, so moving on, let me show this clip here. Something a little more fun. You guys send it in Discord, right? Here.
I don't think that doesn't provide any evidence into sex trafficking. It was just talking
By the way,
about...
our TikTok is going crazy right now because Love is going ham on all these clips.
Let's
it's
go.
So we're playing their game.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so fun. It's so fun. I've been juicing it.
Like, and the views are good on them.
Oh, you got me in there. Nice.
Yeah, this is where he called you a hoe. So you guys get on here and spread the word that the new alpha's in fucking town. Like, when you set that kid up against a real alpha, let's see what happens.
There's more coming, too.
You're going to change my life? No, I'm going to change your life.
Who? Where the dogs at? Who?
Thank you. Yeah, here it is. This is the one that I thought was really sweet, how Jimmy was laughing.
About how he strong arms and manipulates women into like working with him.
Well, yeah, what you just said is coercive sex trafficking.
Strong arming somebody into working with you, that's the trafficking part. That's the strong arming, to be clear.
Like I said, I think Tate has some good things about him, and there are some things I don't like about him, But
don't you think you're putting it mildly when you go, there's some things I don't like
this isn't
about
the
him?
one I was
What he
thinking
just
about,
said
actually,
is he's admitting to several crimes. And I know sex trafficking maybe is not sometimes as obvious as people think, but he did describe what trafficking is.
I don't think anyone should look up to that part of him at all, for sure.
You cannot compartmentalize that much.
No.
The problem is you cannot denounce Tate if you're in that community. You will lose everything.
They're all Tate wannabes.
Right. And they're all like, it's like a cult almost, where it's like you cannot say a bad thing about him. So they're starting to sit on the fence a little bit, like some's good, some's bad.
Well, I don't want to be gay.
Doesn't invalidate the good part.
You can pick things from people, and you can take the good things and leave the bad.
The good part being he's Jack and does karate. Yeah, I mean, that's all Kanye's trying to do with Hitler. You know, hey, why we don't gotta stop keep hating on the Nazis all the time.
There's something so beautifully condescending about calling it karate. For some reason,
Yes.
for some reason that just like really hits. It's just like
he's like, it is because it's all about like I do Muay Thai and Krav Maga or whatever. It's like, no, you do karate, dude. You're in a white gi with a bunch of 8-year-olds doing karate. You know, karate when I was a kid was just a little fun goofball activity for kids.
So many good moments in this.
Yeah, it turned it up pretty good. Where's the one with the Jimmy Lee one, or the one about the he says being gay is a choice. Here it is.
I tweeted that because people think they're born gay, and I don't think they're born gay.
The amount of left-handed people back in the day was really low.
Such a
because
good point.
people with left-handed were
I didn't
seen
know
as
that.
inferior, and
Yeah,
they were
it's true,
forced to
yeah.
use the right hand more often. But as it became more acceptable, then the amount of left-handed people increased, and it became steady at what, like
12%.
Would you say people choose to be left-handed? He laughs because it's silly.
I don't know
Why
anything
would
about
they?
it.
Do you choose
What do
every
you
day
mean?
to be attracted to women?
No, I wouldn't say so.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think I'm just naturally attracted to women.
Right. You know what's funny?
I
After
love
he said, I don't think so, I was just going to let him cook. But then he keep talking. And he says, like, almost the most self-owning thing you can.
Yes.
No, I'm naturally.
Right.
Because he wants to prove how straight he is.
Right.
I'm naturally attracted to women.
I'm just naturally attracted to women.
Right.
Right.
There you go. Nailed it. Right.
Yeah, I don't think I'm just naturally attracted to women.
Right. So do I need to connect the dots?
I
or
love this.
You got it. Jimmy goes, I don't know if anyone else heard that, but I was like, Jimmy. I made Jimmy laugh. That's big. So do I need to connect the dots or you got it? Love Jimmy.
No, he's too stupid. He doesn't understand.
Hold on.
I love
This is the
clip.
pause it. This is the Sigma music that gets us demonetized.
No way. Oh, so we got to do different Sigma music, love, that doesn't get us claimed.
I mean, for the
No, but it's okay on TikTok.
yeah, that's
So,
it's got to be that one on
yeah.
TikTok. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's the
it
one.
has to
That's
be.
the
They won't
one.
blow up
Okay,
otherwise.
okay, okay.
And
There's a couple really good ones that just every time hits like a million
yeah,
views.
this was like
got it.
Okay.
so perfect.
Yo, there's that one I've seen where they make me look like fat beta loser. They go, it is a...
Yeah,
or they
that
quote
one.
like Aristotle or something.
Yeah.
It is a crime for a man not to see the potential of his body.
We some people sent us a couple. I'm gonna work on one that's like our own that has a similar vibe, so we can use it for the show.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
I feel like if somebody's having a bad day, like that clip that we just watched is like an endorphin booster.
Yeah, so get on here and spread the word about what's going on in the alpha world. Let's see. That one's going the most viral of all of them. This one about Hila being a hoe is going pretty good, too.
Would you want your wife out there dressed like a hoe?
The definition of a hoe, I guess, is... I'm not quite sure what that means. But you're...
Well, just answer my question. Would you want her out there dressing or
I
wearing
genuinely was like, I don't know how to answer that because I don't know
Yeah.
what you mean by hoe. Like, what's your definition of hoe?
Yeah.
Like, I know what you mean.
Right.
Is that
but,
they're like a
like,
slut or something.
He thinks it's so obvious.
Yeah.
Like we're all thinking the same way.
Like, I know what you think. I know what you think you mean by that. He thinks he got me.
wearing as minimal clothing as possible out in a club?
Well, hold on.
No, answer the question.
Okay, well, let me show you this.
Like, it's a
Do
yes
you
or
think-
no.
Okay, well, hold
It's
on.
a yes or
Then.
no.
Is my wife dressed like a hoe here? She posted this to social media.
Would you go out to dinner with your wife dressed like
I'm
that?
not going to dinner like that.
That's silly, right?
You know?
I was like, I'm not going. Why
This
would we
is
go
not
to
me
dinner
at
like
dinner.
that? I mean, I guess some people would, and that's
I mean,
fine.
sure, but
Yeah,
like,
whatever.
what do you want?
But I
This
just
is
thought it
not
was
what I'm
silly.
doing here.
Would you go to church dressed like that?
Right.
See?
You go to a funeral?
Checkmate.
Yeah.
She wouldn't go like
My
that.
wife went out for
But do you,
I don't know why she's posting.
I
I mean, that's you and your wife, your relationship.
guess I'm trying to understand your point. Do you think she's dressed like a hoe right now? And you can say yes, it's fine.
I wouldn't want her posting. I wouldn't want my girlfriend posting pictures like
Okay,
that.
because that's a preference from insecurity. Because
No, it's not. I don't want that.
yeah, because it makes you feel insecure. This is an example of where he's unwilling to just take one tiny scratch below the surface.
Yeah.
Because in their community, it's like, no, I don't want my women I only want my women dressing nice for me. They cannot look below. They take that at face value. They think it's like, she's respecting me. She needs to respect me. But then it's like, okay, why do you need her ultimate respect all the time?
And then what is the situation going to look like? Because he said she can dress like that if she's with me,
Right.
but not if she's alone
Well, he walked it back. He said, actually, I don't want her to dress like that one.
at all.
So again, he's like, everything
And then,
crumbles.
okay, so if the two of them go to dinner, is she also not allowed to make eye contact with men? Because I feel like that's
it.
kind of like where it's going.
Yeah.
Certainly seems like that would be something that's related to what he's saying.
What kind of world are we trying to live in?
So you got to ask yourself, why is it disrespectful to you for her to dress in that way? Okay. And why does it make you feel? What is it makes you feel?
Yeah.
They can't do it. They can't dig.
It's like
doesn't make me-
small pee syndrome.
It's like toxic masculinity syndrome. I don't even know what to say about it. I really don't know. It is a phenomenon that's going on. I'm not sure even how to like coin it. I feel like it needs a name. It's like, I mean, they're in a sense like walking contradictions. I mean, nothing they say has any thought or basis.
You feel insecure.
How does it make you feel?
I don't like the hold on.
That's not a feeling. You don't like it. Why?
Women is how that girl's portraying herself, saying like, "Look how nice my body looks for the entire world to see." I don't like that.
That's what you do.
I go, why?
That is what you do all day.
Yeah,
there's that.
And then we got him so good with the heat on looking for validation. He goes, no, it's different because it's gym progress pics. I mean, dude. Why?
To just save that for me.
Why
because
don't
that's
you like
what
it?
I like?
But
I just don't
why?
want other people seeing it. It's mine.
Are you
because
not?
It's mine.
It's yours.
Okay,
It's yours.
okay,
I want
okay.
my wife, Hila, to be as powerful and confident as she wants to be. Why do you feel the need to have ownership over her?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like because boys' bodies are meant to carry heavy things, so girls' bodies are meant to be fucked. So men's bodies, when they show them off, it's because they're strong and they can hold things.
Right.
But when girls show their bodies, they're reminding men that they can sometimes get fucked.
Right. That's
right.
It's also like I do think there's a bit of. I think a lot of these dudes look back and they're like, God damn, like, why can't I just have a woman at home? Like, why do I have to do all this work to court a woman? You know, I just want an arranged marriage.
Fiddler on the Roof style.
But I think they're also threatened because they see women doing shit that's supposed to be for men. And then I don't think they're like consciously aware of this, right? I don't think they're consciously aware of much. But they see women taking up their space and it's going to make it harder for them to compete in that space.
Gay.
Right. Ethan, I want to say something about all this. Through the years that I've watched you, I've come into my own as a trans man. My journey to becoming a man has been a long one, and through that, I've been lucky enough to have you as a male influence to look up to. God bless you. Blue Phoenix Production. And isn't it fucked up that people would look at LGBTQ people and say it's a choice? They choose for people like me to fucking harass them and judge them and make their lives hell. Like, that's a fucking fun experience.
Yeah.
That's like well, maybe that's not a good analogy, but like, why would anybody want that? It's hard. It's a harder life.
Right.
You know?
Probably the hardest.
But on the other hand, Andrew Tate is more likely to want to fuck Megan Fox with the dick. Right? So there's that.
With a pussy.
Right? So, you know. Not threatened by other women looking at her in a way that they think maybe she's attractive or maybe she looks hot or whatever. Because I trust her, right? Well, hold on. I know that there's no one else out there who's going to tempt her away from me. And I want her to feel powerful and confident. Okay,
Would
hold
you
on.
want your wife
The
out?
other thing that I thought was interesting was right after this, he goes, there's nobody that's going to tempt her away from me. And I go, I don't even think about temptation.
Right.
It's not like that there's like a dude who's like better looking and richer and cooler and better at karate. And she's going to be like, oh, I want him. He's better. His stats are higher and all the things. It's like, that's not, it seems to me that he has that insecurity, right?
Yeah.
That's the game.
You know, that some dude with higher stats bar is going to come along and his girl's going to want him more.
For sure.
To bang Hulk Hogan with a pussy.
Oh, apparently he live streamed 2 hours ago. That's interesting. Nice.
Yeah, giving away a $10,000 Rolex.
Let's go! That's what it's all about, baby. Yes.
The second most recent TikTok I posted is pretty funny too.
Oh, let me check it out. I love this shit, and I live for it.
It's my favorite
So
one.
after this part was when he was like, or I think he was saying something about how he shows his body because it's progress, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
He's proud of his gains.
Yeah, that moment was awesome too. because
so
you're
stupid.
like,
You were doing
I mean,
the same
she's
thing.
also training too. So what do you want?
It's so they're
It's
like
so
again. I
stupid.
can't emphasize just how shallow
Yeah.
his beliefs are. The foundation is made of straw. I mean,
Yeah.
he is literally like the straw house the big bad wolf blew down. I guess I am the big bad wolf. I came and blew his house down.
Alpha wolf.
Alpha wolf right here. Hoo, ahoo!
Damn.
I could see that.
How does it feel to be married to a real alpha?
I like that.
Fuck yeah. Turns you on?
Fuck yeah.
This is the one you want me to watch about the. He says my career's dying.
Yeah.
Your brand is dying.
That's not true. Oh wait, it's got the alpha music.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's not as good, I guess, with that.
Yeah.
It needs
Well,
it needs it.
go and enjoy it on TikTok.
That was Cam, by the way. He pulled up those social blades so fast. That was just great.
He was talking such a big game. I was like, I gotta look into this.
By the way, all the guys behind the scenes were doing awesome too. You know, like pulling.
I noticed that.
up and
Yeah. Every time you had
it was
you
fast.
had your stuff pulled already.
Good.
Yeah.
Slick.
It was well oiled.
Yeah, yeah. But something like that is part of the genius of the crew back here, because I'm having this conversation.
Yeah.
And then back behind the stage, Cam is pulling up those social blades, and then I was like, oh, this is fucking good. You know, like I'm focused.
Because you don't have time to start typing. What's your channel
Or
name?
even to change my course of thought because
Yeah.
I'm so focused in.
Cameron is doing a fantastic job. I think
He
he's a
is,
star.
man. No, he
Thanks,
is
Don.
a real star.
I can't
Thanks.
believe that also that on top of all of this, Jimmy was just like such a
Gentleman.
complementary element in this.